We are religious men of the Society of Jesus, widely called as Jesuits. This congregation was founded in 1540 by St. Ignatius. We belong to the South Asian Assistancy of the largest society. The first year of formation is pre-novitiate, where we get the glimpse of the Jesuit life. The next stage of formation is novitiate. It is a place where the grace of our vocation is cultivated and the nurturing of one's vocation takes place. At the end of 2 years of novitiate, we pronounce the 3 vows of perpetual poverty, chastity and obedience and commit ourselves to the service of the Lord. And the next stage of formation is Juniorate. We are in that stage of formation now. South Asian Assistancy has 6 Juniorates. Vidyaniketan, the South Indian Common Juniorate, is one among them. It is a 10-month intensive study course of language and communication skills and humanities. After this Juniorate formation, some of us who have completed their graduation would go for their Regency or philosophy. The others will go for their undergraduate studies.
First and foremost, our sole aim is to improve in our communication skills in view of our further studies. To achieve this, we engage ourselves in various activities ranging from in-depth studies, delivering speeches, participating in debates, writing articles and extracurricular activities. We have well-experienced formators who are ever available to help us in our formation. We have 3 terms and we are assessed at the end of each term. As we are in a fast-changing world, we update ourselves by reading and listening to news, browsing the internet for educational activities.
Vidyaniketan is a house of knowledge where juniors spend their time in reading books. Apart from this, we have various courses such as psychosexual integration, time management, media education, art appreciation, cultural tour, and ecological awareness. We read novels, watch movies, and we write summary of it. Indeed, all these courses are very helpful, relevant, and appropriate, and mold us according to the science of time.
വിദ്യാനികേതനിലെ ജൂനിയറേറ്റ് ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറെ മനോഹരങ്ങളായ ദിവസങ്ങളാണ് ശനിയും ഞായറും. പഠനത്തിൻ്റെ തിരക്കുകളിൽ നിന്നും മാറി ചുറ്റുമുള്ള ആളുകളോടൊപ്പം ആയിരിക്കാനും അവരുമായി സംവേദിക്കാനും അങ്ങനെ അവരിൽ നിന്ന് യഥാർത്ഥ ജീവിതപാഠങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കാനും ലഭിക്കുന്ന അവസരമാണത്. പല ഭാഷാ സാംസ്കാരിക പശ്ചാത്തലങ്ങളാണ് ഇവിടെയുള്ള ബ്രദേഴ്സിനുള്ളത്. ഭാഷയുടെ മറ്റ് പരിമിതികൾക്കപ്പുറം കുട്ടികളോടും യുവാക്കളോടും പ്രായമായവരോടും അവരോടൊപ്പം ആയിരിക്കാനും അവരുമായിട്ട് നല്ല ബന്ധങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെടുക്കാനും ഈ ചുരുങ്ങിയ കാലയളവിനുള്ളിൽ സാധിച്ചു എന്നത് ഏറെ ചാരിതാർത്ഥ്യം നൽകുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. ഈ വർഷം ബ്രദേഴ്സ് പള്ളിത്തുറ, കൊച്ചുതുറ, തുമ്പ, ഫാത്തിമാപുരം എന്നീ ഇടവകളിലാണ് പോകുന്നത്. ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ അവിടുത്തെ വികാരിയച്ചന്മാരുടെ സ്നേഹവും കരുതലും പ്രോത്സാഹനവും ഏറെ നന്ദിയോടെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഓർക്കുന്നു. അതുകൂടാതെ ബ്രദേഴ്സ് ശനിയാഴ്ചകളിൽ ഈ ഏരിയയിലുള്ള അന്യസംസ്ഥാന തൊഴിലാളികളോടൊപ്പം ഫലപ്രദമായി സമയം ചെലവഴിക്കാറുണ്ട്. ഏതാനും മാസങ്ങൾക്കപ്പുറം വിട പറഞ്ഞ് ബ്രദേഴ്സ് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് തിരികെ ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ അവരുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ഇടവകയിലും മറ്റും ചെലവഴിച്ച നന്മയുടെ സന്തോഷത്തിൻ്റെ ഓർമ്മകൾ എപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുമെന്നുള്ളത് തീർച്ചയാണ്.
Our prayer life in Juniorate is a stepping stone that leads us one step closer to God. We always begin our meditation by contemplating on the gospel passage of the day. Once a month, we go to the beach for meditation to experience the hard labor and struggles of the fishermen. The Eucharist that we celebrate is the center of our worship. In the Eucharist, we are nourished by the Word of God and the bread of life. Thus, the Eucharist brings joy to our hearts. Adoration on Fridays and on Sundays help us to join our hearts closer to God. The monthly recollection, along with confession, help us to introspect our life and to know more about ourselves. All this give us a beautiful experience to be the disciple of Jesus.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can. The light of Vidyaniketan penetrated into our inner being and helped us to understand the society of Jesus at large. It formed us to grow in an extensive knowledge of the spiritual matters with the help of spiritual director, inner freedom and fervent zeal for everything that concerns to the honor of God. All this we understood under the banner of Vidyaniketan. The staff in Vidyaniketan gave us the freedom to the extent that we could reach out our branches to others, and at the same time it taught us to be responsible and accountable. Years following the novitiate usually coincide to a commitment to a time of study. Simultaneously, along with studies, we received moral values, like the character of Good Samaritan. The first and the foremost thing that we enjoy in Vidyaniketan is companionship. It challenges and helps our tough minds to be realistic and incisive thinking. The first light of everyday morning challenges our sterling characters to grow as a person.
I'm sure when we hear the word work, there will be different sorts of facial expressions. To become missionary, we need not wait till our ordination. Our missionary spirit and interest highlights during our manual work and games. In our Jesuit formation, we have 3 major games: basketball, volleyball and football, which helps us to keep fit our physique and prepares us for our future mission. Without music, life would be flat. In everyone's life, there is spark of music. In order to make it ablaze, we need to develop on it. Therefore, we have many instruments according to our interest, and also music masters come here on weekends to teach. There is a saying, if you want to be a missionary in the present world, you must carry 2 things: the Bible in one hand and newspaper on the other hand. It is not sufficient to know the Bible. Rather, we must know the sufferings of people. Therefore, to be with the people, we have weekly and monthly outings. This helps us to be in solidarity with them.
This place gives me joy and self-belonging. Kerala, known as a God's own country, and many blessed and saints have come from this land. We are very lucky to have our Juniorate on this sacred ground. This campus is full of trees and colorful flowers. We also share our home with other creatures like peacocks and mongoose. In the silence of this place, we experience God.